men prefer a natural body or a BBL? BBL. 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 Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural.
Natural. Natural. Natural.
Natural.
Natural. Natural. Natural. Natural.
And here's the evidence. This isn't really about men at all. It's more about personal insecurity and how someone feels about themselves.
Oh, but for real, BBL girls, like, y'all should really humble yourself, because my brothers and my men friends told me that a lot of y'all be stinking. Don't come for the messenger. I'm just saying. They said that y'all I don't know if y'all don't know how to reach to your butt, like butt. But they say y'all be kind of smelly, so y'all need to check up on that. Y'all need to, because I believe them.
If the people around you are noticing the issue too, then it's probably gone beyond just being something you're imagining.
I don't want the BBL anymore. I don't want it. 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 I'm sitting here. I'm filling out this form that was given to me. Look. Guys, the video is not doing it justice. Oh my God. She's coming again. Let's see. No. I don't want that. That's not what I want.
She's acting like she has no choice but to go through with it. Sitting online and asking for attention on TikTok instead of dealing with it directly just seems unnecessary.
I'm in Turkey and I just got a BBL done, a breast lift and implants, a tummy tuck, and lipo to all areas of my body. And I'm telling you that this is the most excruciating pain I've ever been through. I've had 3 bags of morphine and I can still feel absolutely everything.
It sounds like she's already had several procedures and may be considering even more changes to herself.
A girl with a BBL. No? Why?
You gotta get a fake. You probably have some type of insecurity within yourself that probably leak into other areas of your life, and it'll probably make our relationship very difficult. So,
would you rather date a fitness girl then?
I like fit girls.
The answer seems pretty obvious because it feels like this may not be the only thing about her that isn't completely natural.
Dr. Anderson here, plastic surgeon in Chicago. So, do BBLs smell?
Whoever had broccoli sitting out for like 2 days, and you be like, what the like, that's the perfect way I can explain it.
So the smell is fat necrosis. So if you get your butt overfilled with fat during a BBL, the body can only supply so much fat with blood. So in order to survive and have that fat survive forever, the body needs to supply it with a blood supply. So when there's too much fat for the body to give it blood, then that fat will die. It's called fat necrosis. This could even result in a huge infection that would require antibiotics or even hospitalization. You could get sepsis from this. This is not a myth.
Why is he trying to explain the science behind it to people who probably aren't even interested in understanding the details?
I know. I mean, like, what in the world do I really want to order here? And let me tell you, it smells like some goddamn toes. Like some darn cheat, like, I can't even tell you, like must or some kind of foul smell. Baby, I went down to her twat or nothing like that. I'm standing in back of her. But the odor did come up. And I'm letting y'all know right now, the BBL smells. Y'all can say maybe all BBLs don't smell. Maybe they tape y'all up or seal you or whatever they did. But I just can't let you know, yes, I finally smelled a goddamn BBL today. That's all I got to say.
At this point, it seems like the people denying that the problem exists are often the same people experiencing it. Forget about her recovery for a moment. Someone should also think about the people around her who have to deal with the situation.
I had to get my BBL surgically removed. I was telling y'all how my sit-down ear was stinking real bad. And it got to the point to where I had to carry around a bottle of air freshener or a bottle of perfume, because when I would use public restrooms, it would stink so bad and the smell would linger. It was like an embarrassment. I didn't want to come out the bathroom with it smelling like that and someone else was waiting at the door. When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend behind it. He was telling me the whole time, like, you're stinking real bad down there and I can't stomach it. Laundry out of the dryer, it would still smell like that rat-eating flesh.
Imagine spending that much money on a procedure, only to have an embarrassing issue every time you sit down.
I work in a club where a lot of that have money, like, I guess drug money, I don't know, but a lot of them have BBLs, and a lot of them stink. When I search them, like, I gotta pat them down, whole body and everything, go down to their ankles and everything. And when I tell y'all the amount of women that smell, bro. And a lot of the times, it really be the OD bougie ones. Like, the real bougie ones that stink. It's like, it's an odor that starts from, like, up here all the way down. And, like, when you get down there, it's like they got, it's like a period smell times, like, 50,000. Like, it's bad.
Imagine working security and the biggest problem you have to deal with is someone's BBL smell.
So after I said it, I was very nice about it. I was very nice with her about it. I said to her, hey, baby, I think, you're going to have to go home and shower. Like, baby, you do have this odor. You have the post-op odor, the BBL odor. So she said, well, we can't take baths. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. What am I supposed to do? I need my service. So this went on for like minutes. And this girl got all in my face. She started like trying to get at me. She got so offended with me. Her, look, you have to find somebody else to do your service. It won't be me. You cannot come back here to get your service done. So I wound up having to call the cops to have her escorted out. She was still outside arguing about it.
Imagine working security and the biggest challenge you face is dealing with someone's BBL related odor.
People need to talk more about when you get a BBL, your farts sound different because the sound system changed. You have more nadgas clapping, so it's gonna sound different. It does. My friend over here was just so confused, like, who was that? It was me. It was the new me.
People can't be expected to pretend everything is normal if someone walks into a room and creates an unpleasant smell around them. If I were in her position, I would be more concerned about the mindset and reasons that led her to get the procedure in the first place.
My botched BBL left me lopsided. I had a coworker who had her body done by the doctor that I went to, and her body looked so good, so I didn't even do my research. I didn't look into it. I literally called the clinic and I made my appointment. I got my BBL done in Tijuana, Mexico. They were running a promotion, so I got it for $5,000. Was I scared when I was gonna get my surgery? No. All I could think of was how I was gonna look. Honestly, no thought came across my mind of what could go wrong.
Just a reminder that this was a choice she made herself, and the consequences came from that decision. The surgery procedure is being offered at a huge discount. That should be a reason to do more research, not a reason to rush into it.
And looked in the mirror, everything looks the same to me. Everything looks the same. Everything looks the same. It didn't look no different from how I came in. To fix my bum because it started to make me feel insecure.
So I know I had to get it fixed. Regardless of what anyone wants to say, and anyone saying nothing's wrong with it, because as I said, I didn't need lipo. I didn't need to do no lipo. But anyway.
That result looks far from what someone would expect from a BBL. It's hard to imagine looking at the outcome and thinking everything turned out perfectly.
Through another hard time because I felt bad for getting my body done, because like I'm really close to my mom. I felt like I was kind of like taking away what my mom gave me, and I didn't look at it like that until after the surgery. Imagine you go under 4 hours of surgery and then you wake up not looking like yourself anymore. And then I had people just like telling me in the comments like, oh my God, you f***ed yourself up. Oh my God, you ruined yourself. Oh my God, why would you do that? Just so much. And yeah, I sat there and I read like damn near every comment, and I just sat there and I just was like crying.
Are people really supposed to feel sorry for her when this was something that could have been expected as a possible risk?
So I've had 2 BBLs. For my first BBL, I did not have much money. I hadn't been doing OF for very long. And I had been hearing about these girls going to Turkey and getting them done for like half the price. So that's what I did. It was like everyone's worst nightmare. I was on the operating table getting surgery and I could literally feel everything. Basically, when you get lipo done for a BBL, they have this rod and they like stick it in you and it sucks out all the fat. I could literally feel that sucking the fat out of me. All I could feel is the like tears streaming down my face. Hotel, and the next day you have to do like these lymphatic massages. Go to take my garments off, like you have to wear these compression garments. I go to take them off and like my body literally looks the same. Like I still had my hip dips, I still had the fat, that they had just taken chunks out of my back. Like it was so uneven. He could not believe that I woke up lying on my butt. I meant to wake up face down after.
She chose a cheaper option for a major, life-changing procedure and is now surprised that everything didn't go exactly as planned.
BBL process is mental.
Yeah.
Like when I see the healing process, I think fair.
Yeah, I mean, we have a
100%.
story. One of the surgeries we went to, the second one in Turkey.
Oh my
Me and
days.
Mandy, like, literally thought we were dying.
Yeah, really.
Like, we literally, I feel like we almost died. We were bleeding excessively in the hotel room in Turkey.
But when I woke up, Anna, I was on a hospital bed covered in blood.
Mandy was like this on the hospital bed.
Yeah. The whole bed was blood.
Oh my God.
And I was vomiting at the same time.
Nah.
And at the same time, I had a cataract. So it's like, it's attached to your bladder or whatever. And then you basically I couldn't pass urine. I was like, bucket, vomiting and bleeding for like 3 days. When we went to the hotel,
we were going to pass out, both of us. We were both like trying to help each other.
Thank God you were both there.
Yeah, it was really, really scary.
Oh my God.
And my mum had no idea because we lied to her.
Because she would never have let us.
Really?
Yeah, it was a night.
She went with a lower cost option for a serious surgery, and now she's shocked that the results weren't perfect.
Sometimes I regret my BBL, and don't get me wrong, I love a big fat jiggles when it walks. I love it. But the trend is now skinny, mini tiny, okay? And I want to hop on that. I love an mini tiny queen. Like everything looks so classy and elegant. You know what I mean? So now I'm at the gym, I'm eating salads, and I look at I'm just like this humongous. And like sometimes no one talks to you about like how embarrassing it is having a BBL. You're walking around and like you're fat. You know what I mean? So people are just like, whether they're like, what the. You know what I mean? Like, people are looking. Like, you catch people looking all the time, and it's, like, embarrassing. So you just end up, like, I don't know, just kind of embarrassed to have one. Working it off it's a hard job. It is.
It's actually a catheter, not a cataract. But expecting her to know the difference may be giving her a little too much credit.
A tummy tuck and BBL 19 days ago. I'm going to show you the chair. Helped me get through my first 19 days post-surgery. My husband bought me a zero gravity chair. A hole right here. Some duct tape. Reinforce this. This was hurting my side, so we put some like little padding on there. I make a little hole. Take an extra pillow. Put it right here. This pregnancy pillow was a game changer for me. Place this on top of here. I'm just going to get me a nice little comfy spot. My booty into the hole. Fall into it. The pressure off my rear was literally the most comfortable way to sit for my first 2 weeks.
When someone changes their body permanently just to follow a trend, It may show that they've taken things too far.
BBL experience, I was botched.
What is it like? I don't know nothing about nothing.
I went in up, I came out up. I went in one way and came out even worse.
Did you go to Miami?
No, it was right in Philly. It was right in Philly.
Was it Philly? With Meek Mill and them?
With Meek Mill and them.
With Meek Mill? Nah.
But that experience was god awful. I had students working on me.
That sounds like a lawsuit.
And I lay on the table and they numb me up with a lidocaine. Next thing I know, I'm on the table and people taking jabs at me with the lipo. This is how I know it. They let me eat a whole meal. Like, they stopped. Okay, you can take a break.
You gotta be big egg and cheese. You want that?
Right, like, okay.
That's crazy.
So I ate my sandwich and I'm like, all right, let's go. I'm good to go. They back at it again. Then it's time to flip over and I'm just praying, like, I pray to God you put this fat where it needs to be. By the time it was done, I stood up and I just knew. I was like,
Honestly, that chair would probably need to be treated with extra caution after that situation. It sounds like a nightmare experience.
Okay, so this is a bit confusing. She says, I regret investing in a BBL, now I'm 35 with no man. Yet also at the same time, her default picture is a picture of her rear end, not even of her face. Let me ask you realistically, do you think that a man that's classy, that's of high value, is gonna want a woman that makes her default picture a picture of her rear end? Do you think that you're gonna attract high quality men that way? Imagine what your other social media platforms' default pictures are as well. Is this what a wife would post as her default picture? I don't think so.
They gave her time to stop and reconsider her choice, but she still decided to move forward with it.
So I used to be a nanny and the baby was sleeping and I decided that I was going to find out how I could get a BBL in Florida because I was going through a breakup and I felt like and I was probably the heaviest I have ever been in my life. So I wanted the easy way out. Okay? So I'm texting the doctor. We decided we're going to do a consultation there and then. Mind you, the baby's still sleeping. So I'm in the bathroom. I'm taking them pic. And I get a text message from my boss. I had a picture in the group chat. But it gets worse because the group chat was me, my boss, and her husband. I know. After that, I called my mom crying and I was like, what the f-?
Let's be real. Many people would argue that someone who wants to be seen as a serious long-term partner probably wouldn't share things like this publicly.
Getting a BBL ruined my life. So I was a teenager in the 2010s when Instagram was new and like the it girls were Instagram models and all these girls started getting BBLs. The bigger your was, the more successful you were gonna be. I saw Kylie Jenner do it and I was like, oh my god, I need that. So when I got my money up in the 2020s, I spent $15,000 on a new not realizing it was about to be my downfall. My life completely fell apart after I got one. I only attracted the broke, drug addicted, abusive losers. I did not attract anyone who was boyfriend material. Rich, sweet, classy, nice men aren't attracted to that when they see that walk into a bar or walk down the street.
Bigger issue isn't just the procedure. It's the fact that someone trusted her with the responsibility of looking after children. And it proves that many people value character and personality more than appearance.
BBLs is that the fat can die.
Mainty damn.
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean the fat dies?
Those are all fat cells.
Yeah.
Those fat cells, from being disturbed, from being moved, from being
right
spun, and all the
taken
things that
out
they use
their
with it,
original
environment, they can die.
Yeah.
Like it just, I was
back to square one.
no way. And you know why I was off? Because you know how dangerous a BBL is.
Yeah.
I've heard it is the most dangerous surgery.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Because the amount of arteries and veins and all that sort of stuff you have in your right. At any point, they can nick an artery. If that, if fat goes into your artery, you're dead. There, bum.
Yeah.
Because you're going straight to your heart. Because before this, I was like, oh yeah, do what you want, do what you want, do what you want. Don't do a BBL. Don't do it.
It's clear that she may not have made the smartest decision by choosing to go through with it despite the risks.
Getting a BBL, I don't know who needs to hear this, but do not ask for a natural BBL. You don't want to go through all that pain and suffering and make it literally look, as Wendy literally just said, it's like she like read my freaking mind, make it look like you went to the gym for like 3 years. We don't want that. We want Buchona vibes, okay? When I went to get my BBL, I asked for a natural BBL, and I feel like my doctor just low-key it's understood the assignment. Like, I wish it was a little bit bigger, a little bit more of a tinier waist, but this is what I ended up with, and I'm honestly really content with it at this point. I'm almost like a year post-op, but it's a common mistake I see a lot of people make. Like, I know it's scary and you don't want to look crazy, but nowadays doctors know not to make you look crazy, and especially if you do your research and you're going to a doctor that normally does not make people look crazy, just do not say I want to look natural, because if you want to look natural, literally just go to the gym for like 3 more months. That's it. Don't go get a surgery, don't get lipo, don't get a BBL, don't get your arms done if you just want to go to the gym or make it look like you go to the gym. Like, this, I wish I would have been like, which one me up, you know, teeny tiny waist, maybe about this small, cheeks a little bit more projected, but it is what it is.
Sometimes the simplest solution is avoiding the procedure altogether. That brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And if you want to support the channel, watching another video after this one helps a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.